The time is taking too long. Where is the audio? Audio. It's a cool game. Overall, I really like the game. But it has the audio. I had a blast playing this game. But I still was kind of dumbass to play. Did I lost my peak? What the hell? Where's the sound? Wait, what? Disable the sound yesterday? I did, what the fuck? Same on me, same on me. Dude, they have in-game login, dude. Ooh. Kinda want this thing, but I don't know what it does. I don't have any friends, so. Main quest. Barbell Tower. But they have Barbell Tower. Is it laggy? No. So much smashing thing is just laggy. Now my energy is full. How long does it take to energy to fill? Try Ultra. What is activation? What activation checks for this? QTE. Okay, I need to change border. I kind of want this to be mouse click. I guess I can set that one. So combo burst being G is fine. What is E? Ultimate skill, I want it to be Q. What is Q? Was it the 1-2 used here? It is. Right. Yeah, this is gonna be Q for me. It's gonna be E. It's gonna be R. And V for stage skill. Backcourt. What is a back? Is it that one? Can you do Alt plus 1 or something? To her, I'm never using that, so those is fine. No, I think that's fine. Combo burst. What is G used for? This G is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Let's save it. Let's do event. This, why is it smarter than this? Oh. Clarity. Okay, I need to finish this thing. Gold supplies. Oh, this is a gold supply. It's like a Wuba thing. This is like a daily offer, premium boxes. Really not bad. Please hit the gacha game. The game is really good. Actually. I think it's lagging a little bit. I don't want the weapon too well. Can I have enough tools for that? thought I finished the chapter 1. Let's go chapter 2. So it's like so last time.
Father,
Oh,
I have arrived.
oh,
Just in time, Rubicon. Look at the water lilies in the pond. They were brought here from Memphis.
it's best it's really good. By the first
This
one.
is a tribute from the governor of Memphis province. The lilies were plucked 20 days ago from the banks of the Memphis River, delicately immersed in jars filled with fresh water, transported on a ship across the Philistine Sea,
Military
and swiftly
turnover.
brought to Javriel. Today marks the onset of the flowering season.
Flowering season. Wait, this is how they look in
It would
2000
be
years
a
ago.
waste to enjoy these flowers alone, so I invited you to accompany me.
Oh,
I've also extended invitations to others. Are you acquainted with him?
Yes, I know him.
Knowing him is not enough, Rubicon. As my
I was
heir, you
about
must
to do
remain well
full-page
informed
Camarilla
about
main
all the
quest.
developments in Javriel.
man, Hoyo Games space is so hard.
Sarvis was recently promoted to the rank of youngest senator. It is imperative that you maintain a close relationship with him in the times to come.
Understood, Father. I shall pay him a visit later.
This guy's gonna be in the character.
Well, that won't be necessary. He's already arrived.
Oh,
Your Majesty.
oh, another male character.
Rise, Sarvis. Now, we await the arrival of High Priest Mirari.
Jarvis. Stats in Jarvis.
Sarvis, you have accomplished remarkable military triumphs on my behalf. I had promised that on the day of your senatorial promotion,
Wow, he's getting
you may select any city within my empire as your fiefdom,
free kingdom.
excluding Javriel.
Why though?
Have you made your decision?
By the grace of your Majesty.
Let's skip the formalities of the Senate. Choose your city, and I shall grant it to you. Leave the pleasantries.
I desire a land as warm and inviting as your Majesty's garden.
While numerous warm lands lie within my dominion, only one. Your discernment is commendable, for you have chosen a place even I find difficult to part with. Very well. Bellefontaine shall be yours.
Fontaine.
Tend to her with care, for she is a unique and precious flower, even amidst my vast garden.
Bella Fontaine.
Ah, here comes the High Priest as well.
Is it gonna be another male?
Greatness be upon
Oh,
you,
is
my
this?
lord. May your reign
Oh.
endure as long as the Tiberius River flows through the eternal city.
It's the great Jesus Christ.
Indeed, at my age, divine favor is required to sustain my rule over this nation for much longer.
Worry not, Father. Your radiance shines.
You've picked up the rhetoric of those eloquent orators, Rubicon. But have you ever seen a day when the sun does not set?
Oh,
I mean no disrespect, Father.
I know you do not. While your words are flattering, I believe I truly merit such praise. I no longer require badges, scepters, or crowns to demonstrate
This is
my
really
power.
nice.
Nor do my accomplishments necessitate statues, poems, or triumphal arches to extol their glory anymore. The Senate recently bestowed upon me the title of the Sacred One. I wonder, on the day of my departure, whether the artisans will find a monument vast enough to inscribe all my titles.
How bad if I ever. How about this? My voice is not that bad. I'm sorry.
Frequently, I have wondered what further achievements I can attain during my remaining time. My generals have conquered the entire civilized world known to us,
I have high expectations.
and the
for this.
remaining lands are either too remote or too desolate. My empire has transformed the Philistine Sea into an inland lake. In this regard, I've surpassed all previous emperors in history. When I inherited Javriel, it was constructed of bricks. And when I pass it on to you, Rubicon, you mentioned the sun earlier. In his letter, he mentioned an ancient legend cherished by the people of Memphis, asserting that their god of the sun was captured by conquerors from the east.
I cannot make up this plot, man. I don't know what's going on.
According to them, the conquerors hailed from a realm known as the Arsacid Empire. Have you ever heard of that place?
No.
To the best of my knowledge, the Arsacid Empire lies far to the east of our domain, inhabited by different people with a distinct culture. This region is situated near another sea.
The Memphian legend concerning the god of the sun appears to lack veracity. It is merely a deity concocted by simplistic individuals for their own peace of mind.
I understand your piety, Mirari. However, there have been countless gods worshipped in the lands conquered by Japheth. Since the native people believe in those gods, it implies that those gods have favored them, and we Japhethians won't interfere with their beliefs. With that said, it is surprising to hear claims that gods walk the earth as tangible beings that can be captured like treasures.
Wait, you can capture gods?
Now, I find that interesting. Rubicon, Sarvis, and Mirari, go to the Arsacid Empire and see it for me.
Arsacid.
If the god of the sun is truly there, bring it back to my throne.
Oh, the sun
Only
there.
Javriel deserves an everlasting sun.
Mentioning is the thing that we saw when investigating this.
Father, what should we do to the kings and lands of the Arsacid Empire?
I desire the sun only. If they decline my request, destroy them all. Well, I have spent too much time discussing a tiny piece of land.
Yeah, it was.
Let us enjoy.
3 months later, I think we came now.
Finally.
He looks happy. Out of the father's yapping, man. Finally, my father stopped yapping. Feels good, man.
This is the fabled tower that reaches the heavens.
But it was already built 2,000 years ago?
Back in Javriel, I heard tales of it. The tales spoke of how the ancient people aspired to reach the heavens, and thus the tower was constructed. When its foundations were laid, the land was still known by its original name. I always believed it to be nothing more than fiction. I never imagined that the descendants of Obed continued to build upon it. The dreams of mankind are truly remarkable.
From the way you spoke just now, one would think that we didn't emerge victorious in our great conquest, General Sarvis.
High Priest, I am sure you can sense that even as conquerors, our splendor of victory pales in comparison to this tower. We are facing something that cannot be conquered by force and will never bow to humans.
You speak the truth. It is not only blood and sword that invoke awe. It is the achievements built upon intangible foundations that endure.
Today, for the first time, the Japhethians bear witness to this marvel, and poets will compose new songs to commemorate this event.
This is our shared feat. Together, our names will be engraved on the next arch of triumph in Javriel.
But before your triumph, Your Highness, we have much to accomplish. What shall we do with the subjects of the Arsacid Empire?
They have surrendered, so I have ordered our troops to cease fighting and rest.
However, if the Arsacid Empire dares to resist, His Majesty's decree is to destroy it.
Oh.
Father is the sun. And naturally, he does not concern himself with the insects scorched by his blazing light.
Oh.
But the people here are far away from Japheth. It is not their fault they are unaware of His Majesty's mighty name.
I understand your point, Your Highness.
비슷하게 가인 kaya ko kasi.
It has been said that we Japhethians are like a melting pot. There are 2 points behind that statement. First, we open our hearts and minds to all who are willing to submit. Second, if anyone is as stubborn as copper and iron,
Melt them.
we will melt them with our fire until they become part of Japheth.
What was that?
Force and fear have been the best tools your father has employed for
Am I
decades. Through them, the fire of Japheth's heart burns. I agree that those methods are hardly the most effective. If Your Highness allows, I will find gentler ways to integrate the Arsacid Empire into our fold. If we can make the soldiers abandon their weapons for good, they will no longer pose a threat to us.
I
We will
want
not
just
need to
3
shed their
people,
blood.
right? There's 3 people coming here, no? Are there like army of them?
The High Priest makes a valid point. This approach would spare
Why
the
would they
lives of
surrender
those
to 3
people
people?
without contradicting my father's will. What do you think, Sarvis?
I think Sarvis thinks otherwise.
Well, I am just a general and I focus on military affairs only. I will leave the decision on other matters to you and the High Priest.
Ah, Sarvis. It is evident that your knowledge and eloquence surpass those of your colleagues in the Senate. Yet,
Humble guy.
I'll take that as a yes. High Priest, I hereby grant you the authority to handle the people of the Arsacid Empire at your discretion.
It's a confused.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Now, it is time to claim the ultimate rewards for our arduous journey.
According to the historical accounts of the Arsacid Empire, it was the Emperor Darius who brought the god of the sun from Memphis to Obed 5 centuries ago. Darius once established the greatest empire in Obed. He made Memphis his province.
If this realm were still under his rule, I might have respectfully
know all
approached their
this?
gates and dispatched a messenger to request a man who desires to possess the sun must be as ambitious as my father.
That was Lord Yapping. Wait. 2,500?
The Tower of Babel.
Why are you going that far behind?
That's the one thing in the world, besides the stars, deserving of my upward gaze. It's only fitting that the most glorious trophy should be placed in the highest place of my kingdom. I'm now entrusting it to you, Hemion.
What is this, Your Majesty?
Pythagoras. Oh, this motherfucker. Thinking what would invent that fucking theorem?
A good question, and one that I would like to ask you, too. I have heard tales that beneath the majestic waterfalls of the Memphis River lies the dormant, ancient god of the sun. It once destroyed the capital of an ancient pharaoh, and so I conquered the land of that pharaoh. But the outcome was a great disappointment. The so-called god of the sun was no more than a copper sphere. While it's well crafted, the artisans of Obed could have created a work of art 10 times more intricate than that. I ordered my people to smash it on the spot. However, even the mightiest warriors of my immortal army could not destroy it. No weapon could even scratch its surface. I had craftsmen construct colossal pyres and burn it for 10. Finally, I instructed my warriors to transport it to the highest peak in Memphis, and since long ago you have collected many and you have recruited numerous scholars from my land. I have never impeded or doubted your endeavors. But now, I am asking for a small favor in return. Unravel the mystery surrounding this sphere, and the reason why the Memphians revere it as the god of the sun.
Oh, this thing dates back to 2,000 years. Oh,
and find out the secret to its immortality.
crazy. It's automatic, right? I wonder how strong are the limited characters, because I only have the standard ones. I was not lucky as other people are. I wanted to reroll, but it's just a waste of time, man. I just don't care. It is what it is. Just here to have fun. We went that far behind? Another feeling woman engulfed in the familiar scenes of chaos, clarity begins to return to my senses. This time the surroundings alone to clear that I have become transported back in the distance past. The cells are filled with old Ellis scrolls without the parchment and papyrus. And when I pick a scroll and unfold it, I want to find a very simple surface. What are these symbols?
The letters used in the Arsacid Empire. It was one of the dynasties that existed in Obed about 2,000 years before our time. The dynasty lasted for centuries, so it's hard to pinpoint exactly where we are within that period.
Did you just bring us to some random point in time?
I don't believe me, I don't know how to control it.
So, our new director is actually smarter than we thought.
Thank you.
But do you understand what the text says?
No.
This is a legal document about the sale of grain and a deed to a farm.
Jiro is insane, no?
While it provides concrete information, it doesn't help us determine the exact time.
Where's your Andy?
You're as reliable as ever. No wonder that old man wanted to make you the next director.
Yeah, I would too.
Why did you throw them at me?
Maybe she wants you to read it?
You can read them too, can't you?
Wait, she can read them too? Yes, I'm the only one that doesn't know anything.
Let's see what the heck we have here. Basic math, ledgers, lists of engineers, tax collection records, and tribute lists. All useless information. Wait. I found something, Zero.
Glance at the clock.
This is a record written by the court scribe of the 5th Emperor.
5th Emperor?
He was an unremarkable emperor in the history of Obed, and not well known. Throughout its long history, Obed has been the center of powerful empires at times, and has fallen under the control of other empires at other times. The 5th Emperor's reign belonged to the latter category. During that time, the Japheth Empire in the west, ruled by Emperor Thurinus, was at its peak.
Thurinus. Names are really funny to me.
Thurinus's armies extended to the farthest reaches of the known world in all directions. In the east, they reached the Arsacid Empire. During his reign, Thurinus sent an expedition army led by his son Rubicon, the High Priest Marari, and General Sarvis to Obed. However, the expedition didn't result in Obed becoming a new province of Japheth, as was the case with other areas during that era. The reason for the truce remains a mystery, as no records or treaties were passed down through history. However, the Tower of Babel remained under its existing ownership during that war. Amaon, throughout different generations, protected it during all the crises and incidents, ensuring the library's safety and preservation.
That's a nice way of saying sitting on the fence.
Wait, what?
The knowledge stored in the tower is incredibly valuable, so no one would want to destroy it, right? Yeah. Besides, those old chumps did have their talents, as long as they were willing to cooperate. No emperor in his right mind would give them a hard time.
So you go back 200 years ago.
As much as it pains me to admit it, your ability is quite remarkable.
It's crazy. Traveling to time just by thinking. How grunts it strikes his nose. Looking at her back, I can't help but quietly ask her, why can't you two ever get along? She surely holds her girls against us. I'm asking this.
If I remember correctly, this is the second time you've asked me a question like this.
I'm kind of curious, you know.
My answer is still the same. But since this is your second question, I think it's best to give you more information.
Okay.
Arishan is the daughter of the previous director.
Oh yeah, we know that, right? Cosmos.
Before my
wait,
arrival,
not Cosmos.
Cosmos
Cosmos'
planned to appoint her as the next director.
Wait, Cosmos was her grandfather, no? Am I missing the point? There is never no peace, bruh.
Yes. Similarly, before your arrival, I was supposed to become the next director.
So you...
My duty is to safeguard this tower and the Library of Babel. And naturally, that includes you as the current director.
Ooh.
What are you two whispering about back there? Hurry up and follow me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes. Because tomorrow is Saturday, man. I can play games all good. I don't know how to use her, but yeah. I wish I can make this invisible, and it's kind of lagging. Use this. But damn, wait, I cannot change graphics right now? Right? It's too laggy, man. Do like this on this. Can I go on that one? What? Yes. I just hope it's not that last laggy.
What a rudimentary ancient device.
There's 2 chests in this area. Wait, chest is not important, I heard that. This is gonna... That permanent doors in this, no? Oh! I changed the settings, so...
This is such a mess. It's like a battle just took place here.
Maybe that's
What is
exactly
that
what
dance?
happened. According to historical records, this is the time when the war
1000
between
notes.
Obed and Japheth erupted. We might have arrived at a point where the war is still ongoing.
They can fight their wars all they want. But why did they break into the library and make such a mess? How annoying.
Let's go find Emaons from this era. They should be able to help us.
What is this? The building, it looks like a throne.
It used to be a throne indeed. The history of the Library of Babel and Emaon is far older than the fleeting thrones of... Thrones may rise and fall, yet the tower stands firm. True Emaon.
However, during the eras when the Tower of Babel wasn't forgotten, almost every monarch took pride in conquering it. With the library's opening, the primordial sector housing the throne became a prominent landmark.
How do you know Arlecchino, dude? It's not similar
Anyway,
to her.
Since we don't have a specific goal,
Do you ever play against? What? How do you know Arlecchino? And how can you just write the name? I don't even know how to pronounce that name.
The main path ends here. Let's check out what's below.
What the hell do you know Arlecchino then? It's not similar to Odyssey. This is way better than. Wait, is it mostly the same area? Zero is always most heavily in time like. Let's go Zero. How does the try to remove the object from the platform and remove the surface? Oh, size, okay. It's not that similar kind of thing, but you can see that.
Ugh, not even budging. I should have known not to expect anything from this old junk.
There's some going back. This is nice. This is nice to play. This is more like a cutscene, if you know what who cutscene is. Like this is skill. I haven't seen her other skills though, so I don't know.
Interesting fellow.
This game is actually pretty fun to play, man. I would not like it. I cannot zoom in this area or something, I don't know why. But I'm lagging so much today, I don't know why.
Then let's be a bit more serious. Interesting fellow. Getting a bit boring.
What is that damage thing? Rustling sound make the error sign. So where's our Chibi Bernie with? Huh? Where the hell did you see Chibi Bernie? There's no Bonnie here. Who's there?
Wait.
There's no Chibi Bonnie. Just follow on camera always. I can study with my eyes on exposed.
You are.
Boy, sometimes. You're pausing in the man speaks.
You're Outlanders. No, wait. The symbols on your clothes.
Zero, you explain it to him.
Oh, you mean the old character? She's gone, man. Now we're in the past, you know. We're time traveling. It's good.
So, you're travelers from the future.
Time traveling.
That's truly incredible. Since you're from the future, your clothes must also be from the future. No wonder I can't place their origin. The Library of Babel is truly full of wonders.
Could you tell us which era we are in?
The man is just a heavy side.
Since you're from the future, you probably already know that the current ruler of Obed, the 5th Emperor, is a disappointment.
Disappointment?
Yeah, and we know that the Arsacid Empire was at war with the Japheth Empire. Has the war ended?
Like, she's like... She's a playable character, but like, I think her story is done.
The war has ended. Despite Tharinius being advanced in years, he didn't underestimate his enemy, and prepared enough troops for a full-scale war. Unfortunately, he overestimated his opponent. The 5th Emperor couldn't manage a single clash on the battlefield. As soon as he found out that Japheth only wanted a specific item from the Tower of Babel, he backed down immediately.
Huh. You don't seem to have a high opinion of your Emperor. Is it acceptable for a subject to say such things?
Emperor. He's far from deserving that title.
You mentioned that Japheth only wanted a specific item from the tower. What is it?
What did he want?
I've heard that Rubicon's ultimatum mentioned Memphis's god of the sun. I've seen it a few times, but it's disappointing. It's just a huge metal ball that doesn't seem to have any connection to the sun other than its shape.
I heard it was a trophy captured by Obed's past monarch, Emperor Darius, after conquering Memphis. The item was sent away by Rubicon a few days ago, and it should be close to the Ephrathoth on the coast of the Philistine Sea by now.
Looks like we're too late.
No, not yet.
We could just travel back in time though, when if we're late, no?
2,000 years ago, Ephrathah by the Philistine Sea witnessed the final glimmer of Arten.
Jiro knows
Ephrathah by the
everything.
Philistine Sea? Hold on.
Why does Jiro knows everything?
The Star of Ephrathah.
History sure loves to play tricks on us.
He's calling me, yes. I think it's like there's more mysteries in this world, right? Like the whole tower is a mystery to people, so they're not surprised, you know. There's like a tower that they made to reach like the godhood. The tower is more surprising than anything else, so.
So, you don't know how to control that copper sphere either.
No, we don't. Honestly, we wouldn't even know it's something that can be activated if you hadn't mentioned it. But since those Japhethians are so desperate to get their hands on it, they might have some knowledge about it.
Yeah.
Interestingly, Prince Rubicon and his Praetorians are currently
I
stuck
think
in the library.
some NPCs are surprised to get time travel.
What did you just say?
What did he say? Oh.
Rubicon didn't leave after obtaining that God of the Sun. He learned about us in the Library of Babel from the 5th Emperor. Rubicon considered the library a treasure far more valuable than that copper sphere, so he took his soldiers inside the Tower of Babel. It happened to coincide with the opening of the library, so I'm not sure if we should call it lucky or unlucky.
So, you mean we can find him inside the Library of Babel?
Exactly. Unfortunately, I won't be able to accompany you for the rest of your journey. I need to find my companions as soon as possible.
That's all right.
May the library be with you. Emayon from the future.
The voice changed. Damn. Let's go. If I want this, right, it's fine.
Now we know exactly what to do next. Hopefully, we'll find something this time. Since the Japhethians are after that copper sphere, they must have heard something about it.
True.
Oh. It was an anomaly that appeared in Ephrathah, near the western shore of the Philistine Sea, around 2000 BC. According to historical records, a solitary star of unparalleled splendor emerged in the night sky above Ephrathah. Unlike other stars, it remained fixed over Ephrathah.
Oh.
The star was visible along the entire coast of the Philistine Sea, but it vanished shortly after its appearance, and hasn't been recorded in any astronomical observations since.
Is it interesting?
Naturally, some might consider it a collective illusion, but for us Emayans, it was an undeniable anomaly.
Alright, yes, yeah. It does sound interesting, but I don't know. I'm not interested in that.
Since there were no Emayans in Ephrathah at that time, the truth behind this incident
voice acting
has
is really
remained
good.
a mystery for thousands of years.
Like I said, that much. I mean, what do you think I'm playing in? No, please be kind. It's just you need to download a beta server or something.
Until just now.
Like BlueStacks.
Considering the time and location, it's safe to say that the Star of Ephrathah is Arten, which the Japhethian transported from the Arsacid Empire.
It's pretty good.
Although it lasted only
People
for
say
a
that
brief
chapter 2 is
period,
really good. That's why I'm
it did
playing it right
ascend
now.
back into the sky, emanating radiance and brilliance. The only question is this: who in this era discovered the command to activate it?
was activated in this era. That's fair. No. Right, let's see if we can get anything out of this. I really need to look for tests as go forward. I wonder if there's a mini boss in this game.
These are
There's no
traces
PC
left
client.
by the
They said
marching
they're
soldiers.
working on it. They said they're working on PC client, so it's gonna take time to release it.
Seems like they're not far ahead. Let's hope we can still reason with those Japethians in the tower.
What is your so-called reason? Are we gonna kill them? What did it say right? Oh. I don't know why I'm lagging today. I was not lagging yesterday. Weird. It's already. Boy, what the fuck? Bro.
Then let's be a bit more serious.
This is really cool, man.
Then let's be a bit more serious.
Those are after before getting hit. To release a chronosphere attack and skill is cool. Ultimate.
Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
I didn't even get to see the last damage, man. Then the real boss appears at final chapter, kind of. The same for the first chapter, the 19. I don't know how long this chapter is, so let's just speedrun this chapter. What is this? C is really OP, man. So how many chapters do I have in this? Let's change the graphics settings for that. I think I'm putting it higher though. Yes, utility. Like every chapter has a utility skill. It's a chapter skill basically. Pretty good. Let's check this out. I think I'm fine with this thing. This could be high, I guess. I don't really care about this one because I don't care about Shadow right now. Battle damage, it's fine. I really need the way they could just. Where is it? Where's the option? It's here? Where's the option? I saw it before here. This one. So I want this thing, right? To go fuck off. What is this? What is this? This thing is better now. Wanna see gacha? So should I do pull? I got a weapon, so I'm not pulling for the weapon anymore. Where's that duration? No. How did this work? I don't have 10 pools though. Let's do 10. I guess I'll get some 10 calls and good. Got a mail. Nothing in the mail, okay. Plus bad man, no police. What do you mean 100% off? Question mark. You mean this one? The same as Wua, you know? Wua has the same 100% off on weapon. 100 chance to get the weapon. This is the best part. 70% chance to get this character. I don't know if it's like 75, 30, 30 or 70 or 30 or something. Let's see. So 70% chance. 70-30 instead of 50-50. That's the good part about this game. But it doesn't really matter now. If you're unlucky, you're unlucky. Like, there's nothing else to say. Like, if you're unlucky, you know. Okay, then. Yeah, basically, true. 50 PD has 100% chance to get the weapon. That's better than Lua.
Seems like those unwanted Japethians are having some trouble too. So, if we lend them a hand now, they'll be more cooperative, right? Then let's be a bit more serious. Take a seat. Interesting fellow.
Are you Emaons?
Are you Emaons? Why are you looking like an NPC dude? Yes, we are Emaons.
Our general's looking for you.
Why bother being polite with these wicked sorcerers? We wouldn't be trapped in this never-ending labyrinth if it weren't for them.
Oh. Well, alright, see you.
General ordered us to treat Emaons with
I need to
proper
play
etiquette.
PZR, man.
Well, let's skip the pleasantries. To be honest, we're looking for your commander, too. And you should already know that none of you will make it in this maze without us.
Are you threatening us?
Yeah, kind of.
Silence! I apologize. Our general's nearby, but this place is dangerous.
Silence, winch! Yeah, good night, man. I think I'll be sleeping soon, too. Pretty tired. Even though I slept all day today. Didn't really play any games. Or do the homework or some shit. Yeah. Good thing is there's no chest in this game, man. You just walk around, do whatever the fuck you want.
Despite all their fancy talks, they need our help in the end.
Just E, R, and E.
Take a seat.
And one.
Getting a bit boring.
Thank you for coming to our aid once again.
No problem, man.
No need to thank us. You mentioned your general is close. So I wonder where we can find His Royal Highness.
You filthy scum!
What?
How dare you ask of His Majesty's whereabouts?
Filthy scum!
His Majesty showed great sincerity by bringing only dozens of Praetorians into this tower, as per your request. But you set your vile trap and scattered us.
Oh, I get it. You guys got separated.
You...
Please, Aerie, stop.
That Aerie is such a tease, man. Jesus Christ.
Our general is just up there, not too far away. Please head in that direction.
As someone got brain cells. The guy is angry, man. That's a range on her skill. Where's the chance? It's kind of laggy today. I don't know why. Let's take the documents real quick. Something is wrong with this. With Discord, I don't need to use Discord right now. I know what it is. It doesn't help that well. Let's see. Sarvis. Wait, Sarvis that came in? Insane.
Oh? You're just in time. Although we haven't met, judging by the patterns on your garments, I assume you are Emeons. The vastness of this world is truly beyond mortal imagination. When I first heard about the Library of Babel, I dismissed it as mere... Turns out this marvel really exists. I'm sure the Japhethian poets will compose 1,000 new epics about it. Allow me to express my sincere admiration. However...
Who you are?
Watch your tongue. A commoner like you has no right.
Bro, chill, I'm just asking.
It's all right. They're the hosts here. It's only natural for them to ask the name of their guests. I am Sarvis, a senator of Japheth and a general serving Prince Rubicon. Lord Thuranis is a benevolent emperor who welcomes scholars from all corners of the world. We will be returning in a few days, and if you are interested in joining us, I can take you back to Javriel. But of course, that's on the condition that you lead us out of this fantastic labyrinth.
I've heard that Rubicon's ultimatum mentioned Memphis's god of the sun.
Until just now. Considering the time and location, it's safe to say that the Star of Ephrathah is Aten, which the Japhethian transported from the Arsacid Empire.
Imperial attendance. This kind of do start from a bigger picture. This is the one who took away it.
Atem? You mean the ancient god of the sun in Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
We've traveled all the way here to retrieve it.
Do you have a problem with that?
Because we are here for it.
During our journey, my men gathered many records about Aten, and I've heard about your research on the god of the sun. But there's nothing I can do, as His Majesty has decreed that if there is a sun on Earth, it shall only rise above the eternal city and shine down upon his throne.
Damn.
As for the Emperor of Arsacid, well, I don't think his lousy chair deserves such high honor. Obed witnessed the rise of its first sun-wielding monarch, Darius. It's such a shame that his successor would fall so far.
Since you've come here for Aten, you must know how to harness it, right?
What do you mean by harnessing it? Are you suggesting it's a living being that can be controlled?
Kind of. That's what we are thinking.
Yeah, with the right commands, you can order it to do anything you want. Wait, you didn't know that?
Commands? So that metal ball understands commands.
How did he deactivate it then?
Float, Ephrathah, deactivate? I'm utterly puzzled by what you're saying. I've heard that Emeon means mouthpieces of the gods in ancient languages. It is said that your task is to listen to prayers and provide answers, not ask questions. If you have forgotten your duties after all these years, I don't mind. Or are you trying to buy time? Are you using this labyrinth to separate us from Prince Rubicon and now asking questions to stall for time? I also hope this is a misunderstanding, but your words and actions lack sincerity. If you want to clear up this misunderstanding, please. What a shame. It seems you're intentionally delaying my return to His Highness. We have traveled all the way here, but failed to find worthy opponents. And now I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to fulfill their wish. Show us your... Take them down!
Take them down! Where are we going, man? We're going.
Take a seat. It's time for a change of tune. Take a seat.
Looks like you've had some professional combat training. Praiseworthy, but your coordination was a total disaster. You might be good in gladiator battles against beasts, but when it comes to my battle-hardened legion, you're as vulnerable as a kitten before a lion. Phalanx formation, soldiers! Don't have...
General, monsters are swarming in.
Hold the line! Maintain formation! Wipe out all those monsters and capture those Emeons alive!
What are you waiting for, Master Director? Do you seriously think we can defeat the mighty Japheth Phalanx at the peak of their power? Just activate your amazing time machine and make a quick escape. Anywhere will do. Just stop with the questions and do something. Just go to the future, like a month later. Let's get away from them. Is your time travel ability malfunctioning or what? Are you sure you've sent us a month ahead?
Please stand down.
Have you forgotten our agreement? Thanks, Emeons. Following the divine words you delivered, we managed to appease the wrath of the God of the Sun. It is you who have saved the world from destruction and allowed us to witness the true sun once more.
The people of Japheth, the Arzacid Empire, and all other regions should be grateful for the news you brought.
What are you even talking about?
I apologize for my excessive enthusiasm. This is the note you asked me to write down.
Kind of weird quest. This fucker.
killed me! Take us back to 500 years ago, to Darius' era.
We're just going back and forth, man. Damn. Is there a separate path for that? There's a separate path for that. Why does Jarvis act like that to us though? I don't even know. What is that creature that's following us?
I'm grateful, Your Highness. If it weren't for your intervention, I might have been lost in that labyrinth forever.
Don't mention it. High Priest Mirari insisted on bringing the Emians along, and it turned out to be a wise decision.
Speaking of Emions, I encountered a few of them in the tower. They mentioned something. According to them, the copper sphere we transported back to Japheth appears to be a. They also claimed that the ancient god of the sun in Memphis would rise again over Ephrathah, and they held us responsible for.
Where are those
I apologize, Your Highness. Although they were skilled fighters, their lack of coordination made them vulnerable, and we could have easily defeated them. However, just as my soldiers closed in on them, they vanished into thin air. At first I thought it was an illusion, but the marks left on my soldiers' weapons and armor are undeniably real.
Sarvis, after witnessing numerous miracles in the library, are you still amazed by such minor happenings? I won't be surprised by anything that happens within those infinite. It astonishes me that Obed possesses such a treasure. If the claims of those Emians are true, the Library of Babel contains answers to all. Regardless, that copper sphere, even if it is connected, the sun rises every day. But it doesn't.
Speaking of which, how is the negotiation progressing, High Priest?
Negotiation? Oh.
The clerks have prepared the necessary documents, stating that the Arsacid Empire will become our vassal state in exchange for.
There is no need. The treaty is now null and void. Disseminate my orders. We shall capture Obed, seize the tower, and claim the library for Japheth, the library of the gods.
Your Highness?
I understand your perplexity, General. While reneging on our word is dishonorable, let's consider the fact that the Arsacid Empire is corrupt, and its emperor is an imbecile. If they attempt to exploit the power within the tower for nefarious purposes in the future, I believe you comprehend my concerns, Sarvis. Only
A swift horse is approaching, Your Highness. The rider appears to be a messenger.
Bring him to me.
Greetings, Your Highness.
Rise. From where do you hail?
Your Highness, you commanded my unit to escort the God of the Sun back to Javriel. Several days ago, we arrived at Ephrathah on the eastern shore of the Philistine Sea, which is under Herod's dominion.
I know. Herod is one of my father's numerous Did he show any disrespect toward you?
No, quite the contrary. He treated us with great respect and insisted warmly. Then, at midnight, while we were sleeping, we were awakened by a radiant glow outside the palace.
Did the wine addle your senses? What nonsense are you talking?
What I speak is the truth, Your Highness. We witnessed it with our own eyes.
Go on. Tell me what happened.
Well, my servants, the soldiers slumber now. Now it's time for you to fulfill your promise to me. And should you dare to deceive me...
Your Majesty, our ancestors were once priests of Memphis, serving pharaohs for generations in the distant past. After the kingdom of pharaohs crumbled, our deepest secrets are never recorded, but passed down through oral tradition among our closest blood relations. Among them lies the secret during the era of Pharaoh Akhenaten. The priests discovered how to harness the power of the sun, bending it to the pharaoh's will. It is the language of the gods, Merely recite the divine words, and the sun will rise at your command. Through it, you shall attain divinity and achieve immortality,
There's no way
just
that's
as the
true.
ancient pharaohs did.
There's no way that's true.
Yet you do not hesitate to share such deepest secrets with me.
Yeah.
It's precisely because you are a benevolent and generous ruler. That's why we're willing to reveal these secrets to you.
You're a slave, bro. Yeah, he's kind of making me a trap, bro.
Thurnus is nothing more than a tyrant who has ravaged our lands. If it were not for your generosity, we would all be living as mere livestock now.
You're a slave still, though. It's a mere livestock.
Your Majesty, I cannot bear to see you continue to bow before that tyrant.
Benevolent? Generous? Such descriptions are rare, but you're correct about one thing. We are both kings, so why should I kneel before that tyrant and allow my country to be reduced to a mere province of Japheth?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All deeds have consequences.
Arise, sun.
Rise.
From this moment onward, even the stars shall pale in comparison to the sun I have awakened!
It's getting, like, what? Debated by the people. We had to speak to Darius, right? This was like 2000 BC incident.
I take back what I said about our director being an imbecile. Having a time machine at our disposal is actually pretty convenient.
See, that's what I said. I think let's go back in time.
Well, it depends on how you interpret what I'm saying. What? Finally done dealing with me? The former #1 director candidate?
Zero doesn't care, man.
The Collected Letters of Obed Royal Family. Volume 3, Darius, the King of All Kings. Written by a historian from the Obed court. The second half is blank. Looks like this volume is incomplete. It appears that we have indeed arrived in the era of Darius, around 500 years before the 5th Emperor's reign. That Emaon we encountered mentioned that Darius was the one who first brought Aten from Memphis to Obed. Sarvis also mentioned that Darius was the first ruler of Obed to harness the power of the sun.
I see. The fact that the Japheth soldiers didn't know the command to activate a 10 suggests that it had already been lost by their time. Compared to the era of Japheth, the era of Darius was closer to the era of Aten, which means Darius is more likely to know the command to activate Aten.
Besides, there's something else that concerns me. The giant we just encountered. Actually, we might have encountered it once before. Back in our time, when you entered the Tower of Babel and activated the dormant beacon, we came across something very similar, Sia. Indeed. The giant in our time was missing its lower half, so I can't say for sure if it's the same giant. Moreover,
Why did you skip that?
According to Master Ninsar, it belonged to Darius. So, it must have come from this era.
Sorry for interrupting your discussion, but that was the first time I saw that huge guy. So that giant has been after you? What did you do to anger it so much?
What was the future, though?
We didn't do anything.
Dear Emeon, I bear no ill intentions. Have you forgotten our agreement?
We don't have enough information to understand the reason behind it yet.
One moment he wanted to kill us, and the next moment he was happy to see us.
It was 1 month later, though.
Just to confirm, when we met Sarvis for the second time, it was a month after our first encounter, right?
Yeah.
Did you figure something out? I'm afraid so. Sarvis didn't have a clue about Aten's activation during our first encounter, but in the second encounter, he mentioned that they had somehow appeased the wrath of the god of the sun. So during that month, Aten must have been reactivated and turned into the star of Ephrathah.
Oh.
Sarvis also said that we delivered divine words and saved the world from destruction.
They did not do that.
It means that we were the ones who helped deactivate Aten, extinguishing the star of Ephrathah.
Very weird.
Remember what Enki said?
Be careful. The prophecy may actualize itself.
That is risky.
Actions taken to prevent tragedy can end up causing it.
True, that is so true.
Now I understand that Sarvis wasn't exaggerating when he said we saved the entire world from destruction. After Aten was reactivated, its power must have kept increasing, just like when it destroyed Akhenaton. Imagine what would happen if a fusion reactor continues to increase its power output without being shut down. We obtained the command and delivered it to Sarvis. However, it wasn't us from the present. Rather, it was us from some point in the future. Because of our time travels, the prophecy actualized itself.
What the hell?
Sure.
There is no other choice.
Now we're not just responsible for saving the library in our era, but also saving the world in Sarvis's era.
We must move on and find the command to deactivate Arten. And deliver it to Sarvis. If we fail, both eras will veer off their intended paths and collapse completely.
What would happen then?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, yeah, not good.
There are a bunch of geezers in Emeon who specialize in time paradoxes. I've never paid attention to their lectures. All I know is that it would be very, very, very bad.
True. Very, 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 very. This thing is a bitch thing. It's actually a pretty cool story. Yeah, the chapter 2 is pretty good. Not gonna lie, it feels very nice. Well, now I have this more now.
Who are those people?
Judging by their attire...
Of course I know that, but why are there so many Immortal Army soldiers wandering inside the library in this era?
Your Majesty, please forgive us. We're devoted to you.
Immortal Army.
Hey! They can't even hear us. Never mind. Let's keep...
One chapter per day is week. I might do PGR chapter today.
It's those pesky creatures again. Hey, use your time-stopping ability on them.
Interesting fellow. Interesting fellow.
Rude person.
Halt! Oriole! End up like the sacrifices hanging there.
Shut the fuck up.
Take a seat. Then let's be a bit more serious. Getting a bit boring.
This era. It's truly weird.
True.
Obviously, those immortal... Otherwise, they wouldn't be so worn out.
What exactly happened?
Emperor Darius was the ruler of the ancient Obed Empire 2,500 years before our time. He was one... Unlike the Obed Empire under the 5th Emperor's rule, Obed during Darius's reign was the most powerful empire in the world.
Why though?
Towards the end of his reign, though, Emperor Darius inexplicably shifted his focus away from governing the empire, leading to a rapid decline of Obed. The records about Emeon are not detailed, as their leader Pythagoras mysteriously vanished without a trace one day.
Emeon's historical records are all but blank during this era. There are simply too many coincidences happening in this era. We need to be extra cautious.
The stars. They appear so distant, yet shine so brightly.
Your Majesty, Farhad requests an audience.
It is you, my most courageous servant. How do...
The wine was exquisite, benefiting the conquerors of Memphis. We all wonder why you didn't join us in the great feast of honor. Why do you remain secluded in this corner, far from the bonfire, without even a single Have we done anything to displease you?
Not at all, Fahad. After this battle, I've annexed the southern reaches of the world into my domain. I am staying away from the crowds to gaze at the stars. The campfire's brightness would obscure their light. Have you ever considered where our conquest will end, Farhad?
No, Your Majesty. I shall fight wherever you deem necessary. Until the farthest reaches of your dominion touch the sea, or until I fall on the battlefield.
Your loyalty. But what I'm seeing now is even more distant than the sea. There was an Emmian scholar named Pythagoras who told me that according to his research, the land beneath our feet is a sphere.
A sphere? How is that even possible?
You're not a scholar, so it is understandable. However, I can easily imagine that there may exist countless such spheres suspended high. We call those spheres stars. The notion that these stars are fragments of Earth adrift in the firmament. So many uncharted territories awaiting conquest. Do you understand my feelings, Fahad? In comparison, Memphis, no, even the entirety of Obed. I wonder how I can travel to those stars to conquer those lands no one has ever seen.
Damn.
How pathetic is a man so bound by his desires. From now on, I shall find no peace in my nights.
Fret not, Your Majesty. We, the Immortal Army, will always be your keenest blades. Even if you were to command us to conquer the moon, we would comply without hesitation.
Damn, so loyal. And he's pleased by him.
You truly are my favorite servant, Fahad.
What did I kill? Kill something. It's leaving.
Arise, for I shall share my glory and dreams with you.
Hey yo, what the hell?
One day we'll leave our footprints across the entire expanse of the sky. So, it was but a dream.
Chinda.
I'm feeling, am I already so old that I'm plagued by such vivid dreams? I used to believe that only the inept dream, for they possess nothing in reality. Is the heavens telling me that I'm no different from those commoners?
Yeah, they were not different.
My time is running out. Emeons, I'm summoning you to demand an answer I have long awaited. A decade has passed since my triumph in Memphis. I have given you so much time to unravel the mysteries of the God of the Sun. My subjects comply with my commands, never disturbing your research or prying into your tower.
It's so funny when the characters started speaking so fast.
Only during the 6th and final month of each year do my emissaries visit you to ask about the progress of your research. You should know that it is a supreme honor, and that I have shown you extraordinary generosity, which no other Obed emperors have ever bestowed upon you. However, my messengers disappointed me every time, as your response of nothing has remained unchanged. Now, I've decided to ask you this question myself.
Ooh.
This is your 10th year. Have you learned more about the nature of that copper sphere? What grants it immortality?
Your Majesty, our answer remains the same. You may perceive 10 years as a considerable length of time. For a human life, it is indeed substantial. However, for those devoted to the pursuit of knowledge, it is merely a fleeting moment akin to the evaporation of morning dew. Undoubtedly, that sphere represents a creation that transcends the limits of human understanding. Even if it is not a deity in its own right, its creator must possess divine qualities. We need more time to figure out its true essence.
But he got no time, though.
Time. Time. What an extravagant request. I, too, would grant you more time if I were able. Unfortunately, the time given to me is dwindling. The sand in the hourglass is running out. I am growing old, and my time is slipping. I am asking you once again, Emeon. Do you indeed have nothing to give me in return?
Your Majesty, I hold you in the highest regard, but I must inform you that neither your Majesty, though you may command all on earth to declare that the sun rises in the west, it will still be the eastern sky that illuminates the next dawn. I can assure you that we're more eager than you to learn the nature of the sphere. It is the calling of the scholar.
I see. I extend my regrets to you, Emeon. Since the beginning of history, this will be the first time the Emperor of Obed resorts to violence against Emeon. If I had a choice, I wouldn't wish to make this decision.
You may rule over this land, Your Majesty. And while you may intimidate those who seek knowledge, the laws governing knowledge itself do not yield to mere might.
Immortal army, at my command, open this tower and seize their library! If this library is as miraculous as the legends proclaim, containing the sum of all worldly knowledge, it must surely hold the secret to immortality and the immortal power of that copper sphere.
He's dying, man. He's getting blinded by...
Since the mouthpieces of the gods remain silent to my request, I'll uncover the answer myself.
We can't prevent you if you're determined to do so, Your Majesty. Permit me, however, to offer a final piece of advice. The gods remain silent due to the folly of humankind.
That was the last question I will ever pose to you. From now on, you are no longer permitted to address me. Immortal army, storm their tower and breach their gates. Emeon, I have heard tales that the paths within the Library of Babel are more numerous than the stars in the sky, and the smallest misstep can lead to eternal wandering. I've also heard you've devoted countless time and lives to explore that library, and that you've even familiarized yourself with a number of safe paths. I command you to lead the way for my warriors, and you have no right to refuse.
It's okay, so what? kind of like more interactive, right? It's just like watching a movie instead.
You're right. If we can find a reasonable soldier or an Imaeon of this era, let's go. We don't.
What do you mean we don't have much time? Are we gonna talk to Farhad? No, we're gonna talk to Farhad this time.
Interesting fellow. Then let's be a bit more serious.
Where are the V's too far from me?
Then let's be a bit more serious.
Oh my god.
Wait, isn't that the shoddy artifact that wouldn't even start? So is it working now?
Those who offer themselves to His Majesty will be rewarded 100-fold.
Still died. I saw him guys. This is an old thing.
The main path is blocked.
In moments like this, it's time to show some innovation.
It's why her character is locked in this way. Because you can just do that.
Then let's be a bit more serious.
Interesting fellow.
Then let's be a bit more serious.
There are still people over there.
I don't expect to find any living people we can reason with, but let's go check it out anyway.
It's not used to go.
Please lower your weapons.
Who are you?
We are Imaeons.
My My name is Farhad. I can't see you well. I thought you were monsters too. Thank you so much. I didn't expect your help, especially after His Majesty gave that order.
His Majesty?
Of course. Were you not there when His Majesty gave the order? His Majesty ordered the Immortal Army to take over the Tower of Babel and the Library of Babel. How long ago was that? 1 year? Or 2 years? This is not a library. It's an endless nightmare.
Take over? You barged into the library? No wonder. It's actually impressive that you've held on for so long without... Why did your Emperor send you here to die?
Our mission is to uncover the truth about the God of the Sun in Memphis. His Majesty has given the Emaon years, and yet there have been no results. Eventually, he ran out of patience. Personally, I don't have anything against you. We're puzzled too. It's hard to understand why His Majesty, who's always been a profound thinker, would act that way. Emaon, I know it may sound brazen, especially after we barged into your tower. The Immortal Army shall never fail His Majesty.
What a coincidence. We're actually searching for your Emperor as well. How about you join us? With you on our side, he might be more open to hearing.
Kings of all kings diary this one. This one is really good.
So, what does your Emperor want to uncover about the God of the Sun?
Immortality.
Even though the Emperor's brilliance can rival the sun itself, he can't accept that all things eventually come to an end. Rumor has it that the God of the Sun of Memphis is immortal. Therefore, His Majesty wishes to unravel the secret to immortality, hoping to find methods that will grant him immortality. In this vast library, there must be a scroll or something that holds the key to harnessing the power of the God of the Sun. His Majesty's goal is to conquer distant stars, and we, the Immortal Army, must find that divine scroll.
It's a bad thing to do to the army then. Oh no, I have to save forward. No! What am I supposed to do? Oh. What is this mission? Survive. He just tanked the whole world.
Those who betrayed His Majesty shall remain silent forever.
Hey, are you all right?
No. His mental state has irreversibly deteriorated.
Sit down and take a break. You don't have to put up a strong front here, because there's no Emperor who requires...
I appreciate your kindness, but I don't deserve forgiveness. I made a solemn vow to His Majesty that I would never stop my journey until his realm reached the ends of the world. Yet here I am, empty-handed. A disgrace to His Majesty's glory. I feel ashamed to admit that I've known for a while that my time would come, but His Majesty once said he would share his dreams and glory with us. Please. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, I have nothing to say to a blind loyalist like him. Take good care.
Interesting fellow. Then let's be a bit more serious.
This place feels familiar. The device in the center should be able to take us down below. The correct switch is hidden under the tome that glorifies.
Interesting fellow. Getting a bit boring. Interesting fellow.
If you actually exist, why did you stay silent when His Majesty asked his questions?
Walk with the umbrella.
This quest is sad, man.
That shape. Thank you for bringing.
Take a seat.
That's Farhad, a member of the scout squad. Maybe he's found something. Hurry! Bring him before His Majesty.
Take a seat. Take a seat. Then let's be a bit more serious. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble.
Oh, the Farhad stories are sad, man. Loyalties. So blind loyalty.
Why are you looking so exhausted, General Farhad? What happened to you?
What do you mean, why are you looking so exhausted?
What did you do to him?
Behave yourselves. If it weren't for these Emeons, I would have died long ago on the nameless land. I'll inform His Majesty of your achievements, Emeon. Soon, you'll see that Farhad always keeps his promises. And His Majesty is a generous and benevolent ruler.
I feel something bad is coming, dude.
Let us assist you. Stand back. No need. I've witnessed the distant and boundless lands with His Majesty when you were just babies. If I need help with even a few steps, how am I supposed to follow His Majesty to the ends of the stars? What is happening? Why can't I move on? I'm so ashamed to request that your Majesty descend from your throne. Your Majesty, please!
No, not him, man. No. Not him, man. I want to scream. Okay, I'm just silent for now.
You're in no position to tell me how to punish my soldiers, outsider. Those who have failed me are no different from deserters, and this is what happens to deserters. Pythagoras, are they your companions?
No, Your Majesty. Although their clothes resemble mine, I've never seen them before.
We're not Emeons from this world. We come from the future. 2,500 years from now.
A funny joke. Unfortunately, it comes at an inopportune moment. Those who dare to mock me must be punished.
Please, wait, Your Majesty! The wonders of the Library of Babel surpass the wildest imagination of mortals. Here, it is possible to encounter someone from a past or future era. For the sake of your lives, strangers, if you too are Emeons like me, show your proof.
Cheer that thing. Oh, wait, I saw the fragment.
This is a fragment from your crown.
Indeed it is. Where did you get this weathered fragment from?
Because it died.
From 2,500 years in the future. By then, it had become an antique.
Interesting. Let's assume what you said is true.
Wait, did he become the monster that follows us or something?
Answer me this. Who rules over Obed 2,500 years from now?
There is no Obed.
I can't answer your question, because Obed has no need for a ruler that far in the future.
I see. You can provide. Lead the way forward, Pythagoras. As for these...
Do you not see Potter getting slaughtered by the king? Are you kidding me, dude? Jesus Christ.
Ari.
Your Majesty, please forgive our rudeness.
You know your manners, but your courtesy come.
It's true that Obed won't need a ruler in the future, because by that time, Obed will be insignificant compared to your vast empire. We don't need anyone specifically to rule over it. The fragment you just saw is a gift you gave us yourself.
You mean you've seen me 2,500 years later?
I think he becomes the giant that follows us.
Do I still rule over my vast empire?
No, dude. I hope not.
Yeah, of course.
How did I survive until then in the future? Tell me, now!
Gladly, but we want something in return.
Even those who call themselves the mouthpieces of the gods are nothing more than mere mortals after all. Your wish is granted. All the wealth in my treasury and all the provinces in my domain are yours for the taking.
I don't think we need that.
We don't want wealth or fiefdoms. We just want to know what you know about the god of the sun.
How interesting. That's the very same question I've been asking you, Emeons, for years.
He doesn't really know anything.
But why is an Emeon from the future asking me this question instead?
We haven't discovered it yet.
You seek the secrets of the god of the sun because you're eager to know the secret to immortality, right? We discovered its mysteries once. However, over the long years since then, many details of our research have been lost. That's why we're coming back from the future, to get the missing pieces. You've been to Delphi during your expedition, and I believe you've heard the stories about Oedipus that go around there. In the loop made by time, the result and the cause will become one. You'll need to tell us everything you know about the god of the sun, so that we'll be able to get you the full answer. That's the only way we can help you survive the next 2,500 years. In the distant future, you gifted us the token so that we could return here to figure out the truth about immortality.
Damn, she's also convincing me.
Nothing but lies.
Never mind.
Myths are for ignorant children. Do you think I'm as gullible as a child? I've found ludicrous loopholes in your words. Since the me in the future already knows the secret to immortality, why didn't that me ask you to tell me the secrets directly? Immortal Army! Those who deceive me will pay with their life.
Of course, you can just kill us, Your Majesty. But at the moment we're killed, the casual loop in the timeline will be severed. If you don't learn the secret to immortality now, you, your empire, and all the feats you will achieve in the future will simply go up in smoke.
Are you threatening me, Emeon?
No. As a scholar, I'm simply whether to trust us or kill us on the spot. The choice is up to you.
Well, indeed. A nasty tone unique to Emeon. Lay down your weapons. Listen well. I sent my people to collect many ancient documents and summon many scholars while I was in Memphis. But the destruction of Eketaton was so complete that very little information survived. Despite my efforts, I only figured out one piece of information from the ancient records. The language of the gods is a palindrome.
The language of the gods is a
Legend has it that Akhenaten deciphered the language of the gods and thus learned how to harness the sun. The language consists of a huge number of palindromic words. While they are written exactly the same forwards and backwards, they cause the god of the sun to perform very different behaviors. That's all I know. I didn't have access to the vocabulary. As soon as I returned to Obed, I shared this discovery with your companions, the Emeons of this era. But unfortunately, it didn't help them with the task I assigned them. Now it's your turn. Tell me, have you figured out the secret to immortality?
Is he gonna say no? He found the secret, isn't it?
Are. Huh? What are you talking about? The secret to immortality?
Oh no.
It does not exist! What are you waiting for, Director? We've got the—
How dare you?
So that's all we need to learn? Palindrome. We went to the place where we made Sirius, right? Sirius. Maybe let's just do it fast. Let's do the quest fast. I'm gonna be slow. Today's chapter 2 day.
Don't you dare run away! How dare you deceive me!
See, this guy has same tone as the boss, so I think this guy's the boss.
Your Majesty.
I am Darius, the great king of Obed, the king of all kings! I shall bestow grace upon the faithful and punish the disloyal! Heed my command, my immortal army! Hunt down those Emeons! From this place to the end of the world! From this moment until the end of their lives, or yours!
We have ventured too far, Your Majesty. If we continue, we may not be able to return.
Emeons, Emeon. Why would I, the king of all kings, need someone? Wherever I go, it is my domain. From this day on, cease all support of those Emeons. We don't need those false mouthpieces of the gods.
But, Your Majesty...
I won't repeat myself.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Why did they kill the forehead though, right?
You are...
Wait! Please, spare us! I beg you.
Take away their supplies, spare the strong, and destroy the old and the weak. What is happening? Why do you defy my... Have you forgotten what happened when we crossed the Memphis desert? If we hadn't plundered the caravan, it would... carry on. We have a long path ahead. We must not stumble here.
Yes.
Let's station ourselves here today. Looks like we're running low on food. Soldiers, kill my horse. What's the meaning of this? Have you forgotten what happened when we attacked Delphi the first time? And that time I slaughtered my horse so that we could cross frigid Mount Medicus? This is no different. Come. I shall share the horse's flesh with all of you once more.
No, damn. But why? Why is he the only one willing to continue?
My warriors. My warriors?
They're all dead. Is he alone now? Wow. This is... You must have...
Halt here. We need a break once in a while. I grant you a brief reprieve. These books on the shelves are unlike any I've seen before.
Those people has come.
No matter. One day I will conquer their lands. Remember what I said, Fahad. I shall share my glory and dreams with you.
No, don't bring Fahad, man.
Armor me, Fahad, my most loyal friend. Let's embark on our odyssey. Our expedition must not stop here.
What does this kill him do?
If you choose not to accompany me on this quest, it's all right. I permit you to turn back and return home.
Oh yeah, just return home to the fucking heavens.
It is a king's duty to forge ahead.
Yeah,
As my subject, your duty is to spread news of my accomplishments throughout the world. Go back, Fahad. Whether in life or in... Fahad.
Why you just skip? Trying once forward this time. I don't know why is he holding for hard. He already left. He killed him. Back then his army wasn't strong so much because he did it. His army skipped that. No longer recall. At the end of the swords resulted in peaceful wars. Why is it must continue to last war? Right. The final secret of more they would people more. He wants to take revenge on certain enemies with his secret. But why does
One day we'll leave our footprints across the entire expanse of the sky.
Nameless trying to start on this. That's the most this is one of them. His name is Tran Family Forms to know. So this is the guy that becomes the monster, right? The giant. That's what I think. No skill. Oh, yeah, it's here. Just to pass the time to one of the visas of who's discipline mass group. So this is right. Just on the videos. So let's go. I'm gonna go without the comparison. We killed them, man. Come on, man. Can't but instead, it's the strange pacifism with the cold gaze like that on the main. See, he's the giant, man. I was right. As long as it gazes the mirror of his sorrow. Because the mirror tries, realize it's all the same for sounds in the positive. The more spoken difference in the immense tired of the electronic reports. Some past days with eaten feathers with my still friends. Those fear specific noise within one of the wits was my mind.
Probability fears time.
So the name is trying to resume his march onward. In the vast expanse of time, anticipates encounter with those who deceived it. Already a history, including the reward yet not a possible chance of making it once more. Does it mean he's immortal now or something? Yeah. How many seasons are there? 17. So 5 more. 6 more, let's say. I still don't know how this game gearing system is. But there are crit stats though.
This is Sarvis's era.
Something seems to be on your mind. That "I've really got something to say" look on your face is pretty rare.
I think I've figured out why we've been entangled with Darius. Now I'm certain that the giant we encountered when we first entered the library and the one we saw during our second meeting with Sarvis are one and the same, Sia. It is Darius.
I was right, dude. It was Darius. This is screaming like something like "come back" or something.
This library is alive and has its own wisdom. That's what Elish, the first director of the library, once said. Therefore, visitors should stay quiet, humble, and cautious within the library. It is not recommended to speak, write, or daydream, for words and ideas carry power. The library is an anomaly, after all. It may give incredible responses to obsessive thoughts.
Don't you dare run away! How dare you deceive me!
That's what he said. That's what Giant said too.
We deceived a man of extraordinary strength, of willpower. Obsessive ideas may stir up billowing waves in this ocean of thoughts.
So, you're saying that the library distorted Darius, turning him into the giant that has been chasing us around? If that's the case, it explains why he hated our guts so much. After all, we shattered his world with that devastating lie. Hold on a sec. So, we lied to Darius, and after he got distorted by the library, he stayed here for all those thousands of years, just to get revenge against us? According to our time machine, you met the giant before you met me.
According to our time machine, is he applying that I'm the machine?
Thanks to him, our time machine met the future me and heard the prophecy.
Our time machine.
And that's how we started this totally messed up journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
How ironic.
Yeah, it's like back and forth.
We went to Darius because we had already met him. Cause and effect become one in the Library of Babel.
Wait, if you never met him, then this would never happen? Damn, that first line that still holds true, right?
It's a loop.
Why are you giving me that look?
No, it's nothing. Just don't leave my sight without my permission, Ari.
What are you talking about? That's a weird thing to say. Quit using that tone with me. Shut up.
Don't shut up, me.
What's with that look on your face?
Don't die on
Stop it. It's making me sick. I'm not going to follow this so-called prophecy. But with the current situation, we have to continue this loop. Remember, the fate of two eras rests on our shoulders. Next, if our time machine gets things right, we should be at a point between our two encounters with Sarvis. We must inform him about the divine words at this point. Since someone in this era activated a 10, the divine words must exist in this era. If he can find the person who activated a 10, he'll naturally get the command to stop it. If everything goes smoothly, we'll put a stop to a 10. No. The Star of Ephrathah, before it burns everything in this era to ashes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for the first one, I guess.
Try saying that again!
Come on, this is it. Yeah, who does it, right?
Someone's coming.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Those are Japhet soldiers.
Looks like they're in a tough spot, too.
Take a seat.
I never expected someone to come to my rescue. Thank you so much.
You're welcome to.
Wait, you're the Emians who escaped from Lord Sarvis before?
So what if we are? Are you planning to capture us and hand us over to your general?
No, we Japhethians are anything but ungrateful. Anyway, it's good to see you. We've been searching for you. That's not the case, Emian. Lord Sarvis has encountered an extraordinary problem, and he says only Emians can solve it.
Yeah, someone activated that, right?
As I thought. Then what are we...
I'm sorry, but when we enter this infinite library again, we got separated from our general. The path ahead takes us back to where we came from.
Aren't you coming with us?
As you can see, my squad has been decimated. With all the dangers lurking here, we shouldn't burden you with protecting us.
Let's go.
This attack Harry Idris been cooled down by 1 second. I haven't used the pendant thing in a long time. Few more.
This antique isn't working either.
We're entering the unknown sector.
Finding someone in the unknown sector. This is simply a living nightmare. Let's hope that general didn't go too deep.
Wait, what does that mean?
That is the wrong way.
Take a seat.
Rude person.
What is the correct path? Just can he hit me, man? What is that the hardest? That's the hardest puzzle I've ever seen, man.
The unknown sector has changed, so the rules we know might not apply anymore.
What do I do here? This one? Wait, that is wrong way. No.
That is the wrong way.
I don't understand what is the right way, dude. I won't kill you. Oh my god, I hate this so much.
Take a seat.
Bro, what is this, man? I gotta be stuck in this for an hour or something? I don't know. I guess you can do it 3 times in
This hellhole is truly unpredictable. We need to figure out new rules before finding a way out.
Where do they counterclockwise? That one. Yeah, this time there's no mistake. There's no mistake this time. This is 100%.
The one surrounded up ahead is Savis.
Let's wait until he's worn out, and then we'll have the perfect chance to strike. Hey, why are you giving me that look? All right, fine. We'll rescue him.
Oh, it's you. Thank you for your help, Emeans. I apologize for my rudeness earlier, and I would like to do my best. Allow me to get straight to the point. Do you happen to know how to deactivate the God of the Sun?
Yeah, just straight up and to the point, huh? That's so insane. 3 keys.
Did someone activate that sphere?
I'm afraid so. According to our plan, we delivered it to the Philistine Sea to get it. However, it passed through one of our vassal states on its way back. To my astonishment, the ruler there, Herod, had the audacity to lay his finger on it. It was only afterward that we learned that quite a few servants in Herod's kingdom had been exiled from Memphis, and some of them had even served as... They knew a number of secrets that had been passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth. Not even Lord Thurinus or Emperor Darius had learned about them when they conquered Memphis. Those Memphians stirred up Herod's greed, making him believe that he could awaken...
How ridiculous.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Truth is, the Memphian slaves hate him for his brutality and wanted to use this chance to take revenge. They didn't think about the catastrophic consequences it would bring. Unfortunately, Herod killed all those slaves once he obtained the divine words, so nobody else could ascend to... By the time we arrived, the copper sphere was already levitating and burning over Herod's capital city, Ephrathah. We apprehended Herod before the city was razed to the ground. However, he only knows how to activate the sphere, and he didn't ask for the command to deactivate it. Now, with the death of the last Memphian prince, if that copper sphere continues to burn, one day the Philistine... Fortunately, I had met you in the Library of Babel.
True.
I remembered you had mentioned that the copper sphere could be deactivated.
True, he's smart.
So, we rushed back here to seek your help. Such is the situation. If you know how to stop this world from ending up in flames, I'm willing to offer whatever I can in return.
Okay. Hey. We don't need any payment. Hold on a second. Hold on, ちょっと待ってください.
Hey, hold on. You've told him already?
The language of the gods is a palindrome.
I mean, it is what it is.
I understand. Write the palindrome words in both directions, and the quill will go back to where it started. In other words, the command to activate the sphere is also the command to deactivate it.
Yeah.
We just need to repeat the same word Herod used, and it will revert to its previous state. I can't believe this answer is so straightforward. I must return to But the thing is, we've lost a significant number of soldiers since entering the Library of Babel. I'm sorry, Hemeon, but I need your assistance once again.
You sound angry with me. Please don't be angry with me. I didn't know. We're getting a climax soon, man. We're getting to see the boss fight soon.
Rude person.
Our strength isn't enough to break through this gate.
This gate is heavy. Please stand back.
Whoa, he's gonna one-tap the gate.
Thank goodness we didn't fight him earlier.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you because of the noise. What did you say?
Oh, it's nothing.
Just broke it like that, man.
Rude person. Take a seat.
It's ultimate.
It's time for a change of tune. Rude. Take a seat. Take a seat.
I think I've been here before. The path on the right leads back to where I came from.
Jeez, not another one of those annoying stone gates.
He's gonna do it again.
Don't worry. My strength should be enough to break through it. However, I've just exerted a lot of energy.
Fine. Take a step back, Sia.
They started following us before I even noticed. What a bunch of eyesores.
Take a seat. Looks like you've run into a bit of trouble. Walk with the umbrella. Rude. Take a seat.
The door's been breached. Let's follow him and not waste time dealing with those creatures.
Finally. Thank you for
Hey, Mr. General. Although we didn't request payment, it's okay to ask for a favor, right?
Of course. Just let me...
Well, when you go back and see Herod again, please make a copy of the divine words he tells you and give it to us.
Sure thing. That's a simple... Once I resolve the troubles in Ephrathah, I'll come back and deliver the letter. Thank you for your generosity. I'll never forget it.
Wait, how the hell did it
Please rest assured, Your Highness. Sarvis is one of the few generals who possesses...
But he's been inside all night. I know it's prudent for us to stay out here, but you've witnessed the enigmatic library. Will Sarvis return safe and sound?
Your Highness, High Priest.
Sarvis!
Yes, and I bring good tidings. I found the peculiar Emeon I mentioned last time, and they instructed me how to deactivate the God of the Sun.
Excellent. This library truly holds the answers to all questions in the world.
True. The she of them face west. As the dawn approaches the however, the storm is still over the sun fuse not across the sun. So the storm is right behind us and the light to return and swap the caskets from the roses. This is a future humanity would remember that the star of the energy surely is prevalent. I don't know what it was. Irradiance at this moment would mark the beginning of another lesson.
High Priest Marari, do you still have a copy of the treaty with the Arsacid Empire?
I can have the scribe immediately draft a new one, Your Highness. What do you mean, Your Highness?
I will sign it. Tell our soldiers that we are no longer at war with Obed. Let's go back. Once we resolve the issue in Ephrathah, we will make our way back home.
May I ask the reason behind your change of heart, Your Highness?
Look at that burning star. If there's anything like divine revelation in the world, it probably looks like that. When No. Japheth is not ready to confront such power. My father has been invincible throughout his life. He forged his great empire in his 30s. I heard that he was frustrated at the thought of spending the remainder. However, I think governing is far more challenging than conquering. I'm always worried that if Japheth's armies keep crossing new frontiers, sooner or later, they'll meet an impenetrable presence.
Yeah.
Father has never tasted defeat, and neither has Japheth. Father is aged, and Japheth has... If one day Japheth fails to sustain its momentum of conquest, if one day the tip of Japheth's spear finally shatters against a towering wall never before encountered, how do you think the people of Japheth would feel in such a moment? Pride renders one fragile, and when it breaks, Now, seeing that newborn star, I think we've reached a towering wall that casts its shadow over Japheth. Undoubtedly, there are forces in this world that surpass the limits of human imagination. We are not yet prepared to venture into the realm of gods.
I concur, Your Highness. It is time to head back, since there must be reasons why this tower has stood undisturbed for thousands of years. Until we understand those reasons, we must not disturb the balance. No. We shouldn't even touch it. It'd be best if all of us stayed away from it. While my words may appear disrespectful, His Majesty...
I agree with your decision to retreat, Your Highness. However, if we ignore the blaze of the star and the impending destruction it brings, it is beautiful, like a real celestial body. Now we know beyond a shadow of a doubt that someone, or some being, crafted it. How extraordinary is it to craft a star? If I had the chance, I would love to see the hands that forged the star. Even if I am unable to witness it, I hope that my descendants will be blessed with this fortune.
Time to go. Leave the recording of history to poet. As for us, let us restore the sky with its true sun.
Okay, what time are we gonna go? Wait a second, let me come back. It's very good. There's an outfit piece order. How is that gone? But how is it gone?
Now this farce can finally come to an end. Once we return to the time sector where we met Sarvis for the second time, we'll learn the divine words to stop at 10. What are you waiting for, Time Machine? Activate your magical time travel ability, all right?
Time machine. Set the colors time machine there.
There's no point in thinking about that now. This world has seen its fair share of ancient myths. Even if someone is trying to activate a 10, we know.
Besides us, the only ones who know the secrets of anomalies and might intend to use them are Nemesis.
Who the fuck are Nemesis?
Ere, you said you ran into them during your retrieval of Arten, right?
Exactly. That's why I was wary of Seer.
All deeds have consequences. All debts must be paid.
That's their motto. How can I give you... To put it simply... Oh, here's the perfect example. Do you think something like a 10 should be known to the world? These artifacts possess the power of easily obliterating an entire civilization.
Yeah.
You've witnessed the destruction of Akedaton and the war between Japheth and Obed. It merely revealed a fraction of its existence, and that was enough to change the course of the world. Countless people were frantically seeking it, whether it was for immortality, overthrowing another dynasty, or simply catching a glimpse of its eternal glory. Even in this era, where human intelligence supposedly reigns supreme, we no longer worship the god of the sun. Do you think a nuclear fusion reactor should be revealed to the people of this era? Will it bring about an energy revolution, or just another war?
I think it's going to be number one.
Humans of every era believe their intelligence to be superior, yet they fall prey to the same mistakes time and time again. The power of the unknown is a sweet poison. Now you're well aware of that, right? That's why we've decided to hide its existence from the world.
To safeguard them from any intrusion or exploitation. Let it fade away until its very existence falls into oblivion. That's the philosophy of us Emaon and the philosophy of CAVE.
CAVE.
Emaon is merely the secret society watching over Obed. There are other organizations that share our... For example, Florentine and Japheth, Weisha in Xi'an, and Delphic Oracle in Delphi. Well, we don't have time to delve into all this now. Once we leave here, you'll be formally introduced to the rest of the Alliance.
Speaking of that, we need to mention another group of people. Not everyone shares the same attitude on such matters. There's another group. Well, they're not... While some people want to stow away unknown power, others, they see it as something that can propel human civilization forward by hundreds of years, if thoroughly studied. And they see no reason to set it aside. And as for how such actions may affect a society, they don't care at all. You're really picking up information faster now.
Thank you.
With the Library of Babel open, we Emaon have no means of stopping outsiders from invading the tower. However, if they were really to do that, they would just end up lost in an infinite ocean of information. If only the future version of you had provided us with more information.
If only, man.
Oh, what? Blaming me again?
I mean, yeah.
No, I have no intention of blaming you. You're smarter and more cautious than anyone else. It wasn't your style to deliver such an ambiguous message.
You're giving me too much credit.
MC's really cool.
Indeed. The journey with... Well, this trip is definitely not boring. Quit lazing around. Let's get moving.
$15 days ahead. And 2 weeks later. Where'd you run away though?
Don't you ever wonder how two groups of the same people can show up at the same time?
I've witnessed too many miracles here, and I realize what's happening here is beyond my comprehension.
This more.
Nonetheless, it's a pleasure to see you again. I'm certain. As promised, I've brought you a copy of the Divine Words. Please allow me to express my gratitude once again for your generosity.
Whoa.
I understand that you Emeons have your own principles of conduct and you don't want your deeds to be public. But I promise you, even if the people of Japheth don't know what they've been saved from, I'll never forget your heroic deed. I'll never forget your noble character and selflessness. If you ever find yourself in trouble in the future, I'll assist you in any way I can. I, Sarvis, swear by my domain, Bellafontaine, the City of Blossoms. I, my family, and my descendants, we will always remember this oath. From now to eternity.
He's a pretty honorable man.
Bellafontaine. Sarvis. So, he is the first leader of Florentine. Sarvis Florentine.
I see. Our initial connection with Florentine was actually because of you. Sometimes I wonder where you've been all these years.
Hey, I was just inside my fucking...
You don't even know about the Florentine Bank, which basically controls half of the continent's economy?
Now's not the perfect time to explain everything about Florentine.
Let's go back to
Harry, show me the parchment that Sarvis just gave you.
What's the rush? Worried about losing it? Zero. You know what? I'm really grateful that you're the one who's been with me on this journey. And you too, the candid seer, sometimes to the point of being foolish.
What's happening?
I'm glad I have you as my partners. That's why my plan went so smoothly.
Oh, she's the evil one then. What the fuck was that, dude? That twist was insane. I mean, you can kind of guessed it, right? The future one sent us back like that. I don't know what she's up to though. Will she use it to...
There were moments when I thought you might figure it out, but no. You just stayed at the edge of truth and refused to step forward. But why? Let me guess. Because you don't understand. How arrogant. Oh, Zero. Empty of everything. Void of emotions. Yet,
don't
in the end, you earned everything.
make fun of it.
See? You really don't understand the feelings of an underdog like me, do you? I am his granddaughter. I am the rightful heir to the library. But that day, he brought you back. And then he took everything away from me.
I'm blinded. You took everything from me.
Are you done? Stop pretending to be a sad clown. That's not who you are. What do you really want?
Damn.
So that's not the answer you expected. I thought the motive of an underdog and her resentment would be perfect.
It's not perfect.
Your taste is really going downhill.
I see. That explanation wasn't enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm simply tired of it all. MA on, CAVE, and this never-ending library. I've wanted to destroy everything here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I joined. Yeah, you heard it right. I'm a spy for Nemesis. Oh, perfect timing.
I was thinking how she could perfectly lie like that to Darius. So.
I'm sorry, but I'm not the type of arch-villain who dies from talking too much. But you two? You're the... Zero. You've become dull. Next time, when you feel something is off, just slit your opponent's throat instead of waiting around. Goodbye. No. Farewell. Forever.
What do you mean forever? What? What's happening here? What is this plot do? I don't like where this is going. Yeah, I think that's gonna turn it over. But how does he plan to go back in time though? Is there a way? I hit the attacks. That fucking thing that is crazy.
Complete insight.
Take a seat.
Complete insight.
And parry it.
Fluttering wings.
Rude person.
Complete insight.
Take a seat.
Fucking laggy, man. Why is it so laggy? Weird. Bro. Fucking imagine. I don't like this at all. Why is it so laggy? What is this shit, dude? Oh my god.
It's not time for the curtain call yet.
Great, dude. He does the fucking killing move because we can get to kill the thing. Alright, bro. Alright, this is not good, man. What is this, man? It's some fucking shit. This bug now? I don't understand what it is like, man. How can it be this bad, dude? Can you tell me how is this bad? What's like? Net drop is good. What is really my internet? Is not my reason. There's no way this thing plus more than worse, man. Crazy, man. Yeah, that PC client's unplayable, man. For me, it can be sense have a bad PC.
You're here. I've been waiting for you for so long. So long. So long.
Like, how is it so bad? I don't tell me. What made the graphics really low and try to? It's garbage. There's no way. There's no way that this is how it's supposed to work.
There were moments when I thought you might figure it out. But how? Oh. I am his granddaughter. I am the rightful heir to the library. But that day, he brought...
This is new.
Complete insight.
Take a seat.
No contact allowed.
Rude person.
I don't know why was it laggy? This is not laggy. The drive is not freaking thing.
Complete insight.
Take a seat.
Fluttering wings.
Take a seat.
Bro.
Fluttering wings. Complete insight.
Stop sparing that man.
Take a seat.
Complete insight. Onto. End it all.
Why was it lagging? What's the lag?
Let's go.
Don't you dare run away. Face me. Oh, Emeons from the future.
This is one to do.
If you truly are from 2,500 years from now, tell me. Tell me. Tell me!
Why did you do that? I'm confused. I'm part of
Tell me, Emion, is everything you just said true? I believe you're aware that I've showered you with the utmost respect from an emperor. I believe you're also aware that the nonsense you just said is enough for me to order your tongue removed. I've conquered the south, reaching the edge of the world. A great achievement that should be engraved in your libraries. Yet you told me I'm far from seeing the entirety of the world.
Indeed, Your Majesty.
Wait, Battlecross is also from future? Right.
You will certainly go down in history. You may perceive the world as a series of clay slabs. However, the world is a sphere, where the beginning meets the end. When one reaches...
What an absurd statement. It's been quite some time since someone dared to be so audacious, my god. Nevertheless, I shall allow you to continue your discourse. However, if your words bore me, it'll be more than just your tongue that I remove. You claim that the world is a sphere. Very well.
Yes, Your Majesty. As an emperor who has conquered numerous lands, you must be aware that the North Star appears higher in the sky the further north one travels, and conversely, it appears lower in the southern regions. When observing a ship approaching from the horizon, one perceives the mast before the deck becomes visible. The world is indeed a sphere, and the curvature of the land and the sea occurs beyond the range of our vision. It is due to the vastness of the world that, while standing upon it, to humans, Obed may appear immense, but to the entire world, just as ants may consider... I intend no disrespect, but when your army arrived at the Great Desert and believed they had conquered the entire southern realm, they were akin to those ants.
Why a sphere?
Because a sphere is the most perfect shape in existence. Natural forces strive to minimize the size of objects in all dimensions. A sphere possesses the smallest surface area for a given enclosed volume. It epitomizes perfection.
I don't quite understand the ramblings of your crazy mind, but I can grasp that you consider the sphere to be the most favored shape.
Indeed, Your Majesty.
If your claims hold true, then regardless of how far I traverse, I shall never surpass its boundaries and merely return to my starting point.
True.
That is correct. It is true, Your Majesty, that the concept of an end does not truly exist upon this sphere, where you currently stand. I implore you to direct your attention there.
The sky.
Precisely, Your Majesty. Just as the earth beneath our feet is a sphere, so too are the moon and the sun, spheres of varying sizes.
If the stars in the sky are indeed, as you claim, spheres, and the ground beneath our feet is but an inconsequential fragment from one of these, doesn't that mean that all the land I've conquered so far is but a speck of dust in a vast sea of sand?
True. That is true.
It may be just a speck of dust, but it's a precious speck of dust, and our homeland. Perhaps only by traversing this desert. Are you frustrated by this revelation?
It's a capital offense to try to speculate on the mind of an emperor.
Please, forgive my audacity. All I meant to express is that I found solace in this realization.
Solace?
Yes. I felt a sense of solace knowing that our thoughts, struggles, and everything we hold dear are insignificant compared to the world itself. Every day in this land, people kill or are killed, pillaged or are pillaged, for land, food. Yet, when I gaze upon the starry sky, all of their deeds fade away. It reminds us that our thoughts and actions can be influenced by our self-centered perspectives. It highlights the limitations of our... The world does not revolve around us, not even the ground beneath our feet. Consider how an adult perceives a toddler's cries. The toddler cries because they have never seen the real world and are ignorant. However, with this revelation, you would understand that the difficulties and confusion you currently face are, in the grand scheme, similar to a toddler's cry. Look at the curtain of stars above you. It will make us reevaluate the value of all people to one another.
Well, that was quite a speech. You've asked if I'm frustrated, but it seems...
Indeed, Your Majesty. No matter how much I stretch, I can't reach...
Come to think of it, it's a good reason you'd give. Such is your greatest insolence. You, a mere mortal, dare to speculate on the thoughts of the King of... Do you think my silence was because of frustration? Ridiculous. How ridiculous. Do you understand what it means? It means there are endless lands waiting to be conquered. Interesting. How interesting. If the Baron... this world, I'll conquer them.
I am delighted that you are the ruler of this land, Your Majesty.
Emeon, I will be the one to conquer the distant stars. Tell me, Emeons from the future, tell me, didn't I conquer the distant stars?
No. Ah.
You truly are my
Not
favorite
Farhad again,
servant, Farhad.
Not this guy again.
Arise, for one day will...
Calling all the wolves here. The baby sounds called but I couldn't help but raise his hand with something first one. Starry sky. Starry sky soared above like tremblings of what Milky Way flows west. Those places. Starry closes her eyes. Is a girl. It was nice. I don't understand why C was the one that did that, but sure it was. I'd use her. I mean, a weapon to use to her. She's not a good DPS, I guess. Try. Why Innocent do that though? Kind of confusing to me. Why does it jump down the void though? It's like... I messed up.
Rude person. Rude person.
Why is the cat not moving? My character is not moving. Why is it that? I fucking hate that. I don't know why my character's going away.
It's time for a change of tune. Rude person.
Why am I not getting to fuck with this shit, man? Unstuck. I'm not unstuck. Like, what is this, man? This is a ball, man. This game. Look at this animation, can see all the things with lights. I can't move, man. Look at this. Look at that move. What is this shit? I'm just gonna do restart. I'm just restart the game, okay? I don't know what's the problem. First had a lag issue for no reason. Alright. They did this twice. So I'm guessing Arisa is like some kind of. I'm guessing it's a double agent. It could be wrong. My guess is it's a double agent, right? So she's just joined the Nemesis to spy on Nemesis. I could also be like Nemesis, like blackmailing her to join them and do things.
You're here. I've been waiting for you for so long. So long. So long.
No, it's a normal one. So, I should be able to do it. Let's try it. Alright. I just hope that my controls are working.
Shh. Please keep quiet. Take a seat. Rude. Take a seat. Walk in the bed. Take a seat. Don't get too complacent. Compared to the beasts of the wilderness, you're nothing. Survival of the fittest. It applies outside the wilderness too.
Is this sister of Elsa?
I seem to see more things. I will record these experiences.
I think I'm making her our main DPS. This is the X1 first. Let's see how it goes. The guns is fun actually. The crashing and the symbols are okay. Not well optimized one.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
Complete insight. Fluttering wings. Complete insight.
Rude person.
Fluttering wings. Ansu. End it all. Complete insight.
Take a seat.
Walk in the rain. No contact allowed. No
Rude person. Take a seat. Rude person.
Complete insight.
It's time for a change of tune. Rude person. Take a seat. This is what vocal music looks like. Take a seat.
Well done, An. You can come back now.
Itchy
Thanks for your guidance.
Damn, it took me more than 2 minutes. Yeah, the controls are not that great. It's fine, bro. I mean, that's not for today. Let's do it again, bro. Good. These are gold. It's I already got that one, so that's gonna be this one. Gold! Come on, man! Why am I getting this guy all the time? I hate that guy. I already got the copies of characters that I want to. Let him use her. Martin. No, that was one. Well, anyway, guys, I am kind of done for today. It was fun. The boss fight was pretty cool, but the lag destroyed it for me. So.
Shh. Please keep quiet.
And no quality.
Retaliate! Rude person. Rude person. Take a seat. Lightning speed! Compared to the beasts of the wilderness, you're nothing. Survival of the fittest. It applies outside the wilderness, too.
Shipping everything today for this. I still have some. I might play tomorrow. Yeah, it's kind of similar to volumes. What's the battle pass again? What's the There's a daily quest in this game, right? I could do this tomorrow. I'll finish this tomorrow, I think. We got Irisan's sword event. I was lucky, man. I wish I could get more strength. Lucky people. I hate lucky people that should not exist. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. I enjoyed it.
The library is very important to me. Aside from it, I don't have anything else.
Good night, guys. Tomorrow, yes. Bye bye. So, yeah, thank you for watching. It was fun. Good night.
I will answer all your questions.
A viola must be properly maintained. Even if it's sealed in its case, it still has to be dusted off from